Konnichiwa and welcome to Moralaima's gaming page. And I am Moralaima, and today I am officially starting the second season of the channel. So I will be interviewing many local and international artists. And tonight I will be interviewing a band from San Antonio, Texas. I met them at the Cabo Rojo Comic Fest on July 15 and 16, and they are in collaboration with Renee Moons in a project that we will be talking briefly about it. And on Friday, we will learn more about it when I interview Renee. So tonight, bringing to you from San Antonio, Texas, let's welcome HellGrimm, Erica, and Jerry. Hi,
Hi.
Erica.
How's it
Welcome to
going?
Limas, guys.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for your time, guys, for allowing me to do this interview to you, so people can meet you more
Awesome.
and learn
Awesome.
about HellGrimm.
Right on.
Oh, how have you been doing, guys?
We're good. We're doing great. We're missing Puerto Rico. We had a really good time
It was a blast.
during the
Comic
Comic
Fest.
Fest Cabo Rojo, and we had a lot of fun. We were very excited to come to Puerto Rico for the first time. Jerry and I had never been there, and so it was a pleasure for us to be there, and then also to be at a Comic-Con, which is just fun, you know, in general, and to get to perform at a Comic-Con was phenomenal. It was a blast.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Erica and Jerry, where do our viewers can find you on all social media, social platforms like Facebook, Instagram?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Yes, this is translating right. So this is our main site. It's hellgrimm.com is our main site. And we're on, it will take you to our Facebook page, HellGrimm Band, our Instagram, I think it's HellGrimm-Band or something. But if you go to hellgrimm.com,
They have links there.
there are links. Yeah, Hellgrimm, sorry, I'll get that in frame. But that's, hellgrimm.com will take you to all the social media and Spotify, and basically the sites that we have. We're on Twitter. No, I apologize. We're not on Twitter. We're on TikTok.
Okay, guys, I was on TikTok.
Yeah, and Instagram, but we're still Facebook. We're on Facebook a lot, so that's primarily where we hang out.
On Facebook, you guys appear as HellGrimm, right?
I think it might be HellGrimm Band.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. I'm gonna double check.
Yes, I know on Instagram you guys are HellGrimm Band, and
Yes.
Facebook.
Yeah, it's HellGrimm Band on Facebook, and Instagram is HellGrimm Band. I think there's an underscore in there. Yeah. And then TikTok, it's HellGrimm Band in some form or fashion. But if you get lost, go to hellgrimm.com. It's got everything.
Okay, HellGrimm.com. All right, just preparing this to
Oh, sweet.
shut it up. And there.
Oh,
That's where we can find. I was going to do it first, but I forgot.
oh, that's cool.
But thank
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
So, guys, you can see here their website, hellgrimm.com. Their Facebook is HellGrimm Band, and Instagram, HellGrimm_band. And on TikTok was HellGrimm
I
Band
think-
also.
I think so. Yeah, some form or fashion. HellGrimm Band, HellGrimm/Band, or something like that. But that's us.
Right. So, you guys want to learn more about them? Go to their social medias and
Yes.
watch their show. Watch their work on the social media. I'm pretty sure they show like some videos of their games and
Yes.
stuff like that.
And if you look up on YouTube, if you just type in HellGrimm on YouTube,
videos.
we have a lot of videos. we don't. I'm not exactly sure what our dedicated channel is, but we do have a lot of videos just under HellGrimm on YouTube. So that's another spot to see us.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna look for those videos. Because I already heard your CD. This morning I was listening to it, the CD. America, you have an amazing voice.
Thank you.
You guys have great talent playing your instruments. And
Thank
really,
you.
your songs are pretty good. Are really,
Yeah.
really good, your songs.
Thank you. Thank you. It's Jerry writes like 98.7% of all our songs, and
then Erica fixes it.
and then we get together and we practice and we kind of tweak lyrics and melodies just a little bit, and then we bring in our bass player George Ortiz. He couldn't be with us this evening, but he plays bass with us, and he's also the director of the Lowy Mortem Detective, which is Renee Moon's upcoming TV show.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of overlap, and it's really fun.
So let's start with this amazing interview, guys. So can people meet HellGrimm? Right. So who is HellGrimm?
It's who is HellGrimm? Well, it's we're a rock trio, metal trio. We've been around since for 5 years, almost exactly 5 years now, and Jerry and I have been playing music together for much longer than 5 years. But I would say our music started transforming into the HellGrimm sound about 6 years ago. Would you say
5 or 6?
5 or 6 years ago. We had a previous band that we had done.
Mainly instrumental.
It started out instrumental, and then it went completely comedy vocals. And
one day we were like, we can't do this no more. It's not a joke, you know.
He started writing stuff that was a little darker, a little heavier, and we were like, I think this calls for a new band name and a new band identity. So we recorded our last album as our previous band, and we wish that we would have already changed the name to HellGrimm at that point, because that album might as well have been a HellGrimm album. But we've been doing this for about 5 years.
5 years.
And our songs are mostly about kind of the dark stuff. A lot of darkness, demons. You know, sometimes serial killers find their way in.
Drug experience.
Yeah. So lots of topics of that sort. Definitely not
No
like
Disney
it's
stuff.
not very probably not something you're gonna dance to in a disco or anything like that, but it's a lot of fun to do. It's fun music to play.
Wow. Which was the very first song that HellGrimm played?
Oh, what would you say?
Play ever. That was probably Possession.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more, we started out as more of a blues rock idea, and you could tell it like on our debut CD, and as we're actually working on our 5th one now. That's
I think it's 5th or 6th. Yeah.
And so it kind of morphed into what it is now. Possession was more, the song was more
Kind of straight up blues. Yeah. And that was and our I think go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was listening to a lot of blues at the time, and writing a lot of blues orientated songs. And that's.
And I think now we've definitely gotten its own identity. HellGrimm is kind of more. It's I would say we're more. I don't know.
Wave of British heavy metal.
Okay. That works.
Well, the next question is, what inspired you to form the band, or which band inspired you to form HellGrimm?
Okay. So, like I was saying, I was listening to a lot of blues, a lot of Robert Johnson, and we were in. We had mentioned we were in more comedy orientated bands, and one day it's like, well, we want to do something serious. We want to do something more emotional, something from the heart, you know, instead of having people laugh at us nicely.
Yeah, this is definitely heavier stuff. It's darker. We like a lot of horror. We like horror movies. We like a lot of scary stuff, and I would say a lot of it probably comes from movies and true crime,
Personal experiences.
personal experiences. So a lot of there are a lot of heavy stuff going on in the music of HellGrimm, and like probably for me one of the most fun songs to play is Jack of All Blades, which is based on Jack the Ripper. Jerry wrote that, and we actually
played it at the comic fest, right?
Yes,
it was
yes.
The first song.
And we went to the UK for the first time earlier March this year, and we got to go on a Jack the Ripper walking tour because we just the history is kind of fascinating to us. And Jerry wrote a really good song about it, and we have a lot of fun playing it. It's one of my favorite songs to play live. It's usually one of the first songs we play when we play a live set. It's a good opener. But what are some of the other? What is one of your favorite songs that's based on something like that?
Rorschach is pretty good.
Okay, and remind me what's the song Rorschach based on?
Ed Gaines.
Ed Gain, the guy who was also the inspiration for the for Leatherface.
Yeah,
right?
Psycho Leatherface.
Okay.
Acid King, another fun one.
Yeah. And that one's based on remind me
Ricky Castle.
Ricky Castle, the what was his nickname? What was he?
The Acid King.
He was literally that was what he was known as, and he was that was the guy that he killed a couple of friends of his on an acid trip, and nobody actually got pinned for the murders. They couldn't corroborate the murders well enough to actually.
They killed one of his friends.
Yeah, but nobody could actually give a straight account of what happened because they were all messed up that night, and that was a very strange story. But there's a lot of strange stories out there that are definitely song worthy. So sorry, what we can keep going like this. Yeah.
The next question, we're gonna start talking a little bit more about your CD ritual. I hope I can see it because it has green. It's the green screen. Look at it.
Oh, right on. Oh, that's fun. That's actually really cool looking.
Nice. I have to turn off my background to be able to admire the CD case. Unless you guys have one on your hand.
You want to grab one real quick? Yeah, we have one somewhere here. Oh no, where are they? Hang on a sec.
This is your latest CD, right?
Yes, it is. Yep. You want to look in the box right here, Jerry?
So when was it launched to the public?
This CD came out in September of 2022, and that was that's our most recent CD. And here's what it looks like if you don't have a green screen.
Right.
So that's the CD. With the green.
HellGrimm without the green screen.
Without the green screen.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But
my face.
And that's
the background appears right.
Yep. But
well, that's how the CD HellGrimm ritual looks like, guys. So you got the information on screen at the bottom. If you guys want to purchase the CD for yourself.
Right on.
So let's talk. The next question is, how many songs are on the CD?
We have to actually look. There's 13 songs.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, you're right. This one this one's we had been doing EPs before like when HellGrimm first started.
We did 2 EPs.
Our first 2 albums were EPs, and then we released a live album that was just online, and we didn't make a physical copy of that one. But then we have 2 LPs, and Jerry's he writes all the time. So by the time we get done recording one album, he's already got 2 more ready to go, basically. So I'm always trying to keep up with him because he's constantly writing. It's like, man, we just recorded an album. Oh, it's time to do another one,
So how many CDs you have recorded as HellGrimm in total?
So I guess it'd be 4. No, 5. Wait, I don't know. We have the debut. We have, oh my gosh, Elysium. Help me out. Hunger. Okay, so it's 4.
The live EP
and okay, so we have copies of 4 CDs, but as far as what's available online, it's actually 5 releases right now. So 1 for every year we've been a band. That's kind of cool. And we've already started recording on the next CD, so it's going to be a little bit before it's finished, but we're already.
And we have a single on Spotify for the next one.
Yeah, and that one's "Till Death Do Us Party," and that one we're going to put on the next CD, but it's on Spotify now. And that one, that's kind of a funny story how Jerry came up with the idea for that song. You want to tell?
I'll let you tell.
Okay. So some friends of ours got married a couple years back, and they gave out wedding little keepsakes from the wedding. Are you gonna grab it? Okay, so we actually have ours on a shelf in one of our bathrooms, and Jerry was in the bathroom one day doing what you do in the bathroom, and he saw the frame, and this is what he saw. So this is the little frame, and it says "Till Death Do Us Party," Val and DJ Love, and it's got their wedding date on it. So Jerry's looking at that, going,
I'm standing up.
Yeah, and so we're like, he's like, those are good song lyrics right there.
The melody kind of just popped in my head.
And you say we like the band Kiss. Like, who doesn't like Kiss? Come on,
it's kind of a rip-off.
And so it's kind of like our homage to a Kiss song. Like if HellGrimm was to write a Kiss song, that would be our Kiss song. Our Kiss inspired song. So and we had that one mastered when we were in the UK. We went to Abbey Road Studios, because if you're in the UK, you kind of have to go to Abbey Road. And we got them to master that song for us.
Sean McGee.
Yeah, and he did a great job. So we got to see Abbey Road and be all starstruck, like, oh my God, we're at Abbey Road. Oh, it was pretty cool. That was neat. So we play that one live now, and that's a fun party song. I think did we get people to try to sing that at the con? I don't remember.
Have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't.
Not that one?
The cheesy 80s.
Okay. We had another song where we get people up on stage to sing. We're like, you have one word that you have to say, and that's rock. And if you can remember to do that one, we're good. So that works out.
Okay, the next question is, now we're going to talk about your collaboration with Renee Moons.
All right.
So, how did you guys meet Renee Moons for the soundtrack of Louis Wharton?
You want to tell?
I'll let you.
Well, Jerry met George Ortiz, who is directing the series. They met at a horror convention. Go figure. The Horrific Fest that George puts on in San Antonio, and they got to talking, and I can't remember when. I'm not sure when we got.
He started playing the bass.
Right, and then he was telling us about his friend Renee Moons and his graphic novel turned into a novel, which was going to be turned into an 8-part TV series. And he was like, well, we need music for the soundtrack for this. And it's like, we have music. We have plenty of music. George introduced Renee to the song Sin After Sin and
Back from the Dead.
well, then no, Back from the Dead was not the original one. Monster and Me.
Right.
Those were two songs we already had recorded for.
We had Monster and Me recorded, not Sin After Sin.
Right. Okay, so we had Monster and Me recorded, and Renee liked that song, and we modified it to be the theme song. So we did a recording of it, updating the lyrics to go with his
the music too.
a little bit. Yeah. We updated it to go with the Louis Mortem TV show, and Renee liked that one. And then we did another song called Sin After Sin that Renee and George both liked.
Yeah,
and so they're like, well, that's a scene right there. That's a song for a scene.
Mhm.
And then Jerry was inspired to write another song based right on the right out of the novel of Louis Mortem, and it's called Back from the Dead. And we recorded that one kind of late in the game, but we're like, Renee, here's another song. This one, check it out. And he liked it as well. So we recorded that one, and that's on that one and Sin After Sin are on, and Monster and Me are all on Ritual.
Yeah.
But yeah, we read Louis Mortem, and we like the story, and it's kind of right up our alley. It's a crime thriller with supernatural overtones, and we're like, oh, we like that. So it worked out. And then George started playing bass with us after a little while, and he's been doing a great job with that. So we've been learning about how one goes about making a novel into a TV series. We're kind of learning that, as we're going along, and George has been learning music from us. So it's been a very, very educational circle, all around. So it's pretty cool. We met Renee for the first time last couple of Novembers back. George put on a Comic-Con here in Schertz, Texas, which is 15 miles away. It's right up the road.
Yeah.
And that was the first time we met Renee. He came in for that convention, and so it's been a very fun couple of years. Kind of prepping for his TV show. So we're excited to see where it goes. They showed the preview at Comic Fest for Louis Mortem, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. It's looking cool. And in the preview and in the trailer, they're playing Sin After Sin in the background. So we're just like, that's so cool.
Yeah. Did you guys read Renee's novels, Louis Mortem?
Yes. And it's pretty sweet. I like the whole thing, and I like it seems like the actors that we saw in the preview, in the trailer, were a good fit compared to the novel. I thought they did a good job with casting, and I'm excited to see what they do with the series. The whole. I want to see how they act through the whole series. But it looked like it was really good casting. So far so good. So it's a cool story. If you like whodunits, criminal novels about crime and supernatural things, going on. It's
horror movie.
Yeah, it's really cool. So we're excited to be a part of it.
So now let's meet the members of the band. Who is Erica? Who is Jerry? And who is George? And I know George is not here, right?
Right.
Other engagement he has previously.
Well, go ahead, Jerry.
Well, I'm Jerry Connor. I'm the guitarist and founder, primary songwriter of the band.
And I'm Erica. My name is Erica Missy, and I sing and I play drums, and I'm also a bass player. So more often than not, when we record in the studio, Jerry and I share duties on bass, and And then George Ortiz, he is a bass player of ours that he plays a lot of shows with us, and he's been on tour with us several times now. We also have a couple of other bass players. We have Adrian Cavazos. He's based in Corpus Christi, and he helps us out with gigs as well. And then we have Joshua Petchauer. He's based in he's in the New Orleans area, and he also plays with us. Jerry and I are pretty unique in that we're self-employed, which means that we can play a lot of shows and we can travel a little more frequently than most musicians that we know. So a lot of times it does help us to have multiple bandmates that, you know, if so-and-so can't make it for a gig, we can have another bass player step in, and it allows us to travel and play more than we would be able to otherwise. So we kind of control our schedule a little more, which allows us to travel more, which we like to do. You know, the more we can get on the road, the better. So that's why we have a couple of different people that help us out when we're playing live. And that way we're not taxing them too much from their jobs and families and stuff too. So, you know, we don't have, we have cats at home. They're basically, their main focus is, you know, as long as we get fed treats, you know, every single day, we're okay. They don't care if we get on the road as long as we spoil them ridiculously when we get back. That's their important thing. So,
Hey Jerry, have you ever made a song based on the cats?
I think Eric has. There's nothing scary about cats.
They're so cute. They're not super
Come
scary.
on, you guys haven't found the dark side of the cat.
Right.
True. Well, the dark side of the cats.
Yeah.
We have a song in our other band called "Disco My Pussycat Paralyzed," which that's a whole different story. But that's and that's not really based on them, but it kind of fits, sort of. But yeah, we like to go and we like to play as much as we can. So we like to get on the road, and we like to get. This year we've been on an air. We've been to the UK and we've been to Puerto Rico now. So you know, so we're like, well, we'll jump on a plane too. That's fun.
Nice. So how did you guys meet each other, Erica and Jerry?
We actually met at a market in San Antonio. I draw. One of my jobs is I'm a caricaturist, and I draw.
Tell the truth. We actually met at a mental institution.
Oh my gosh!
We both were like
don't listen
in there for murdering people. Actually, she had more kills than me.
Oh my gosh!
What is this?
Oh my gosh! No,
I'm joking.
He's joking.
I know he's joking.
Okay.
I really got it. That's why I asked. In which video game? I was trying to say.
Oh my god! What is that movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith? You know, I think Angelina Jolie had like 40 kills, and Brad Pitt only had like 8. So he was all jealous, like, damn, you know. We met at a market in San Antonio, which. Ironically, we still like to go to the market and go shopping and stuff. And
it's actually where
George Ortiz, he has a shop. He and his other half, Maddie, they have a shop where they sell rock and roll and horror stuff at that same market. So it's very, very circular ties going on here. But yeah, we met at a marketplace. I was doing caricatures one day, and Jerry came up and he's like. And I'm like, hey, would you like to get a caricature? I'll draw you and make you a cartoon. And he's like, no. And I'm like,
I didn't say no. I said no.
He's like, no. And I'm like, somehow that led to a conversation. And he's like, well, I'm a guitarist. And I said, oh, do you need a really bad bass player? Because I would love to play bass. And he's like, then we just need a drummer who can't keep beat, and we'll be ready to go. So that was our very first discussion.
At the time, I was sitting in my band.
Uh-huh.
The Corner or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or Bevel.
So I learned how to play bass from this guy, and and we just started jamming, and we've been jamming ever since. We've been playing live for quite a while. Um, and when I met him, he had just moved to San Antonio from South Padre Island, which is where he spent I'd say most of your life, right?
Yeah.
And I had just moved back. I'm from San Antonio, more or less, and I had left for several years, and I had just moved back. So we both kind of came to San Antonio within 6 months of each other, and we got sucked into the gravitational pull that is this town. It's hard to escape. We've tried, but it's been good to us, you know. And so we've been playing forever, and yeah, it's not a bad spot. Where we are in Texas, we're very central in the United States. So when we go on the road, we're in the middle. So it's almost the same distance to go to New York City as it is to go to LA, you know. And so we jump in. We have a giant oversized van, and we throw all our equipment in there, and we hit the road. And we've been to most of the United States, right? We had the only.
I think we've been to 9 countries and 27 states.
Okay, so we still have a few to hit, and we like Canada. We've been to Canada several times, and
Canada's great.
And we need to get back. We need to get up. We haven't been there since 2019, so we're excited to hopefully get up that way sometime soon. But we enjoyed hitting the road and going.
That's nice. That's nice. So, what do you guys enjoy to do during your free time?
Practice.
He practices
Write
a lot,
songs.
and he writes songs. And I like
Art
to
museums, art shows.
being an artist as my primary job when I'm not playing music. I like going to art galleries and museums, and when there are art shows in San Antonio, we try to go as much as we can. We also like a lot of movies, so we watch a lot of movies, and that's a lot of what. And we like to get around. There's again, we're centrally located in Texas, and we get to go to Austin and Corpus Christi and Dallas and Houston, and there's always, you know, they have a lot of good art galleries and art openings, and we try to hit those as much as we can. And yeah, we do a lot of that, and lots and lots of Netflix and chill, I guess. We do some of that too. And we like to go. I like to pet cats and dogs, so there's an animal shelter not too far from us that I like to go over there and hit them up and see what creatures they have, you know, what's going on over there. And I'm always trying not to bring more animals home, because I like animals a lot. It's like,
Yeah, you have
no,
to
we
the
don't.
urge. I want to take it, but
Trying not to bring home like 12 cats. But we like to go to rock shows too. We like going to see other shows. We're going to see Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper up in Dallas in about a month. And we're excited about, Alice Cooper's amazing, Rob Zombie's amazing. So we like to go to shows.
Ministry too, right?
Oh yeah, Ministry's on the
Filter.
bill and Filter.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Now, my husband, before we got married, he told me that he used to have 16 cats in the house.
Oh my God. Okay, he wins the contest for.
Most cats.
I've never had that many cats. I can't even.
I've never seen that many cats.
I've seen them on TV, but I've never seen.
And he used to tell me that when he walked, we could see the cats walking behind him.
Oh my God. You have to be careful where you step, because you'll step on a cat. God, that's a lot of freaking cats. Yeah, that's we have two. We have 2 in the house. We have 2 outside. Right now we're holding steady. That seems to be a good number. But at any moment that could possibly change. Dang.
My mother-in-law has now 4 kids, 4 cats. The mama cat and her 3 babies.
Dang.
because it's just the mama cat just arrived to her house. She was already pregnant, and my mother-in-law, she was like, "Oh, they're so cute." She keeps them outside, but she keeps feeding them,
Oh,
and the cat never left, and she gave birth to three very beautiful kids.
oh.
Beautiful.
We have a.
And I say, "Oh, I want to take one home, but I can't." Because first I'm allergic. Second, my dog, he's not used to he's not used to other animals in the house.
Your dog's like,
Yes.
no way. This is my territory.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
can't.
because this house where I'm staying at my uncle's house, it's a little bit far apart from other houses.
Okay,
And for me and my husband it is heaven.
right on, right on. That's
And
good.
then and my dog sees another and he will
Oh
chase
man.
them away. And see if he can't see other people beside me or my husband. Oh my god.
Oh no.
He gets he starts barking at the visitors.
So he's very.
Except for my mom and two of my brother-in-laws and my nephew and one of my nephews-in-law, my husband's nephew.
Right on.
And so he already met them.
So
But
they're
if it's
part of his.
someone that he hasn't met, he needs to see them more frequently for him to get the scent and all stuff. But
Yeah.
one time, I sometimes take him to my mom's house after the vet visit and stuff. My uncle was talking with me and my husband, and my dog knows my uncle because my uncle was the one who gave me my dog when he was a baby.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And he barked to my uncle.
Oh no.
What? You're supposed to know him.
Your uncle's like.
His son was the first one. Yeah, my uncle was like,
Your uncle's like, where's the love? What the heck? What's up?
yeah,
That's
because
not cool.
the dog's mom was my dog's mom was a pit bull, so it belongs to my uncle.
I gotcha.
So that's where I got my dog from my uncle. He gave it to me. He asked me, "Do you want to have your dog?" And I said, yes, I want to have one. Because my uncle was driving me crazy. My husband was driving me crazy. Like, we need a dog to watch the house. We need a dog to watch the house. We need a dog to watch the house. And he had been a long time. And knowing him, he was going to last like for 1 year to get the dog.
Oh man.
So when my uncle said, "Do you want a dog?" Yeah,
You're
I
like,
wanted
yeah.
a boy.
Oh.
And then he shows me Mars. My uncle called him Venus. Why Venus? No, Venus is more girlish.
Oh, that
Mars, he's a boy.
that works.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an aside with. Okay, so your dog is named Mars. The character HellGrimm of the band is actually it's the word HellGrimm, but there's actually a bit of a story behind that name, and I've envisioned her. She's actually a part of the Greek mythology, and she's a daughter of Hades that has not been acknowledged. She's one of many daughters of Hades that nobody knows about, and she gets to ride Cerberus, the three-headed dog. That's like that's her thing is she rides Cerberus. So we have talked about developing a graphic novel about HellGrimm, and it just hasn't happened yet because we're super busy, and it takes a lot of work to draw a graphic novel. It's very intense, but we've talked about that, and the girl that is the model for HellGrimm is a friend of ours. Her name is Kelly Abbas, and she's a Canadian singer, model, actress that we met through Facebook, and she's actually appeared in several of our videos for our previous band and for HellGrimm too. And we asked her, can we use your likeness as the character of HellGrimm? And she's like, sure. and so she was very generous to let us do that. And she, unfortunately, she passed away a couple of years ago. She had a brain tumor that was inoperable, and we really miss her a lot. We were trying to get to go see her, when in 2020 we had a tour up that way, and because of COVID, we weren't able to go see her. But she was a beautiful lady, a gorgeous model, really good actress,
Wow.
really good singer. She was amazing. She could really sing. So that's so I'm a former well, not a former. I love mythology. I love especially Greek mythology. So any chance to work some of that into what we're doing with the band, we're like, okay, let's do it. So it kind of works. So there may at some point be a story about her. I don't know, but that's we've talked about that a lot. And Cerberus is actually, that's part of why we have the 3-headed dog on our cover. That's our version.
Let's show it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Fury cover of HellGrimm Magic
That's
Guy.
Yep. So that's anyway. Yeah, your dog's named Mars. That's HellGrimm is our tie to Greek mythology right there. So.
Yeah. Oh, we got here Dan Semide. She was
Hi,
one of the judges from the Comic Fest.
Oh, right on. How's it going, Dan?
So
Rock and roll.
Saturday
Man.
she did Lady Sif, and Sunday she did Black Cat.
Nice. Nice. Well, it's good to see you.
And Diamond Minke say evening everyone.
What's up,
Good
man?
evening.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Sweet.
So what about we have now Erica to sing one of their songs from HellGrimm.
Oh boy. Which one?
I'll be over here.
Oh no, I need some advice on a song to sing.
What's the hardest one to sing?
Oh, good grief. Well, okay, here's something about me. I have a hard time singing when I'm not behind the drum kit because I'm used to singing and playing at the same time. I've never understood. I'm in awe of singers that can just sing and not be playing something. So for me to shift gears, let me think here. Where's our album?
Tell Jenna to bring you the drumsticks.
Right. Let's see. So Jack of all blades. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh, I'm on the spot because I'm not used to doing this without a drum kit. I need a. Okay, I don't know if I can sing Jack of all blades without. Let's see. Okay, this is how my brain works. I can't even remember the lyrics right now without being on the kit. Is that crazy or what? If anybody has an idea of why that's so.
That's your stuff.
Okay, so here, good idea. Jerry brought up the song Cast Your Spell, which is on our first album. And the lyrics are, it's basically an anti-spell spell. So if you feel like someone has put bad energy on you, we always say, play this song 3 times and you'll be okay. And it goes, spell, spell, spell be gone, back to where ye belong, back to the caster. Take your disaster, send the damage, return 3-fold, cast your spell, cast your spell. So that's the first verse. And my 2 cats are going crazy. Then when I sing, they kind of freak out. So I don't know if they like the fact that I'm singing or if they're like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. Shut up. But
Try feeling
feeling nothing. Let's see. Oh gosh. What are the lyrics to Feeling Nothing? Oh my gosh. Give me something else.
Train.
No, not that one. I don't know that one either. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know what, I don't know if that's a right brain, left brain thing, but it is really hard for me to recall our songs when I'm not actively on the drum kit and rehearsing. And I know that's crazy, but I'd be curious to find out if other singers are like that too. Like if anybody else has a hard time, unless you're on stage or if you're not
I'm
at
pretty
rehearsal,
sure many other singers they have
have a
their
hard time like
you call it
snapping.
comfort zone. It's like a
Yeah,
comfort
well,
zone for them,
and
where
it's
they
not
get
even that for,
into
yeah,
a song.
it's something about being in a different environment.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jerry's suggesting I sing a little bit of Back from the Dead, and that one, that one I can do. It's feeling heat on my face, and my limbs are freezing. I saw my life pass right in front of me, like a blink of an eye. And now I'm back from the dead. And I'm back from the dead. So that's, by the way, my cat Kelly is right here comforting me because I think she thinks I'm in pain or something. But she's sitting here looking at me like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." Yeah, she's anyway. So that's the first verse of, and that's the song based on Louis Mortem. The second verse is I felt. Let's see. I felt the heat on my face, and my oh my god. Nope. I saw the gun pointed at me, and I can't remember the rest of it. And then the old man said to me, "It's time for me to repay my debt." So that's right out of Louis Mortem. That's kind of the opening of the novel. It's kind of how that's the catalyst for the actions to start. And I don't want to give too much away because you need to read Louis Mortem if you haven't already. Chronicles of a Dead Detective by Renee Moons, J. Renee Moons. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a cool opening and a cool show. So, well, not show yet, but novel, soon to be show. So
I'm a huge fan of Louis Morgan.
yes,
I read both books. And I'm always pestering, every time I get a chance, I'm always pestering Renee, telling him, when is the third book coming out? When is the third book? Even at the Comic Fest, I was asking him, for when the third book? For when?
So what did he say? What did he give you any hints?
Yeah, he gave me huge spoilers.
Oh,
But I don't care about spoilers because that got me more hyped. I'll just give a little tip of the spoiler.
Okay.
Ooh. That's all I'll say. Ooh.
Oh my
God!
god!
By that, only the demons knows it, and those who
man.
knows about who are working on the book. But I only say, ooh.
Nice. So Louis Mortem, Chronicles of a Dead Detective, Part 3 coming up hopefully soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
I think to wait for next year.
Okay.
It's
That's
already on the final editions and stuff.
nice. Nice.
And
Well, that's cool.
I
Well,
check my email because he said he was gonna send me the draft of the book.
okay.
Without editing.
Nice.
No, maybe reading it. So I get a chance to read in both languages, in English and Spanish.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I like to read more in English than in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Well, dang.
as soon as I get to read that, when he launches his third book, I'm gonna do a review
Oh, there you go.
of the book.
There you go.
But now on Friday, I'm gonna be interviewing him regarding
Yes.
the TV series, of course, of those two books that he launched. Talk about it briefly, so that people know more about the book of Lois Morgan and how you guys are contributing on that TV show of Lois Morgan.
Cool.
It's really always a lot. To be
Yeah.
honest, I wanted to interview you guys with him on Friday, but since you guys have a big gig,
Right.
so I say, okay, let's separate them. I'll interview HellGrimm one day and Renee another day.
And we thought about doing the interview, but we don't know because we're going to be traveling and we don't know what the internet connection,
Yeah.
connection will be like. So we thought it might be easier to do it when we're not on the road.
For the safety of you guys on the road, also, yeah, because I'm a worry rat. I should say a worry rat. And to be honest, sometimes on Zoom meetings that I have from other stuff, and I see other friends on Zoom and in the car, and they go, "Oh my God, oh my God, I hope they're all right, fine. I hope they're all right, fine."
Yeah.
And there's okay, you might be responsible the way you drive, but you're not responsible the way the other driver.
True. That is true.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I wonder. Dwayne, man, is that you? Is that you, Dwayne? I'm not sure if that's husband. I have to ask. Dwayne man, okay. Is that tú, Dwayne? Because if it's Dwayne, that's Dan's husband, and he was another judge of the cosplay contest.
right on.
They
I was
did-
really impressed. It seemed like people went all out on their
Yeah.
costumes for
He
the
went-
con.
Oh yeah,
there was-
he went
there was
as
some good stuff.
Kano.
Nice.
He went as Kano on Saturday and on Sunday as Taskmaster.
Nice. I think I remember seeing them walking around. There were some good costumes.
And they are a
And
good
I-
friend of mine. You know,
Nice.
really love them both. They're really great human beings. And we talk a lot on Facebook Messenger.
Nice.
Especially
Very cool.
them.
Very cool.
Oh.
He's answering you now. It's him.
Yeah. So let's see. Can Jerry come back?
Jerry. He's right over here. He's coming.
Yeah, we're gonna. And then
Okay, hang on. Let me move. Whoops. Okay, I had to move a cat. She got his chair.
I am back.
The cat
See, that's
survived
part of the
the
dark side of the cat.
singing.
I
So he
came
shares
back
his
earlier,
stuff.
but the cat was sitting in the chair. It's like you went.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I still don't know if you're. Yeah.
Yeah. So Erica and Jerry, I really want to say thank you guys for your time, for being
Thank
in my
you.
show. I
Lima.
just started a second season officially with you guys.
Woohoo!
I have been out for a few months, hectic life, real life. But now I say, now I want to start again and be more stable. So, started with you guys today. Your interview. The next is gonna be Renee Moons. So, guys, it's Friday. Don't miss it. Renee Moons on Moralaima's gaming page. We'll be talking about Lois Morton, both
Woohoo!
books and his project of the TV series. Same name, Lois Morton, Chronicles of a Dead Detective. So, can you guys repeat again where your fans can find you or contact you on social medias?
Sure. HellGrimm.com, HellGrimm.com has links to our Facebook and our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify. This is how you spell our name again. Woo! I'm virtually sending everybody a sticker. There you go. have a sticker. Woo.
I got my sticker.
Hey!
The stickers you guys gave me already. Sticking
Right
one on
on,
my.
right on.
One of the stickers is already on my desk.
Yes.
My husband said you're making your desk into a shopper.
Very cool. Very cool.
Stickers.
And well, I'm so glad you had us on your show. Oh, right on. That looks familiar.
Right.
No, thank you so much for having us. And there we are. That was a photo we took from shooting the video for Jack of All Blades. And that was the coldest day in San Antonio. We had a cold front come in, and everybody, it was like, I think when we shot that video, it was like 30, it was right about freezing. It was about 32 degrees outside. And I couldn't believe everybody that said they would be there actually showed up. I thought, oh man, everybody's going to bail because it doesn't get cold like that in San Antonio. We don't know how to deal with cold weather because we're from Texas. But everybody showed up, and it was a fun video shoot. It turned out better than we hoped for. So that's where that photo came from. We were all decked out for the Jack the Ripper video. But thank you so much for having us. And
this is an awesome picture. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Our buddy Daniel McDonald took that.
Erica, since you say that you are an artist, did you design the art for the CD, for the album CD?
Yes. I've so far done all of our album covers. I don't know if that'll, the next album, who knows? But for now, he hasn't fired me yet, so I guess I'm doing the art for the next.
Something I've been meaning to say.
Come on, Jerry, don't fire her. She really has talent, and it's magic. You see, it disappears on my green screen.
Right, it's a magical.
It's amazing.
It's see-through.
Right.
Sweet.
So let's see. Do we have any of the fans that are watching that have any questions for HellGrimm before we end the show? Dan, Dwayne? Let's see.
Last chance. Fair enough. To answer your question, the answer is 46. I don't know what the question is, but the answer is 46. Why not? Or 29 or 72. I'll stick with 46. That's my answer. I'm sticking with it.
Okay, Dan is asking, are you guys thinking of coming back to Puerto Rico?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, we want to come back. If not before, but I know that we're supposed to film as part of the Loe Mortem show. We're going to be involved somehow. So yes, we are coming back for that. Hopefully we'll get to play in Puerto Rico again too, because that would be a lot of fun. We've heard that people want metal in Puerto Rico. They want more hard rock metal. So we want to come back and be a part of that. That would be amazing. So yes,
because they go listen to an artist and that he sings horrible music. He doesn't even know how to sing. Sorry for the Spanish, but it's the truth.
No, we want to come back.
And it would be nice to bring, like we'll say, a blast from the past, because heavy metal is really good music.
Right.
Rock metal is so good music. And then says, we need more rock music. We need more rock music. Say yes to rock music.
Yes.
Say
absolutely.
yes to rock music.
We will be back.
Yes, we will be back. Just don't have a date on that yet. As soon as we get a date on any of our shows, we put it on hellgrimm.com. So as soon as we know what's going on, we update the site as fast as we can. So right now I updated it earlier today. So whatever we have at the moment, that's it's up there. Mostly we're in Texas for the next month. We're playing in the Rio Grande Valley this weekend. We're playing in Brownsville on Friday, and then we're playing in Harlingen on Saturday. August 19th, we're playing in Corpus Christi, and then we just got August 23rd, we're playing in Austin. And so those are the dates we have coming up. We were discussing stuff earlier today. There may be some updates really soon. We may be hitting the road again, but I can't speak about that yet because it's not completely confirmed. But we're looking at probably doing some touring toward the end, like November is what we're looking at right now. But I can't say for sure yet. We're still
November, early December.
Yeah, we're still working out the details. So I can't say definitively yet, but we're working on it.
Cross your fingers, you guys might make it.
Thank you.
It'd be nice to see you guys again in person.
Oh, we'd love to come back. Yeah, I want to come back. And everybody says we have to go to the beach, so we'll have to go to the beach next time. Yes, we can go work on the team.
We have beautiful beaches here in Puerto Rico.
Yes. Right on.
Okay. And Dan asked where I can find your merchandise.
You can. That's a good question. We don't have a dedicated HellGrimm store, but you can always message us through Facebook or Instagram, or our email is on hellgrimm.com. We have T-shirts, we have CDs, we have stickers, and I usually post it. We have patches, so I usually post the stuff most often on HellGrimm's Facebook. But message me, I'll send you pictures, I'll give you prices. But we just ordered shirts and we have CDs, so we can mail them out to you. I mail them out almost every week. I'm mailing out merch to somebody, so it doesn't matter where you are. We have a post office a mile away, so we mail stuff out quite frequently. And we're also we're on Amazon Music, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Tunes. I think we're on most digital platforms as well. If you want to stream, but if you want to buy a CD, yes, we are old school. We have CDs. We don't have vinyl yet. We're debating yet. Yeah, we at some point we'll probably get some stuff on vinyl, but we haven't gotten there yet. But people still like CDs. So we're still selling them, and but we're Spotify and YouTube also. Yeah, we're on all that stuff. So wherever you get your music, you can usually find us too.
Well, going back to the beach thing, Dan says, go to the beach and eat more fongo.
Okay, that's on our list. But we did have Madaya when we were over there. George introduced us to Madaya, and it was really good. I drank a lot of Madaya, and so I can say that I've had the really good Puerto Rican beer. It was good. But yes, we have to go back and eat more. Gotta get some more.
Have you guys ever drank rum Bacardi?
No. Tell us about that.
Bacardi rum that's sold there.
Oh yeah. Yes, we have had Bacardi. Is that big in Puerto Rico? That's very popular, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We got Bacardi rum. We got the True Cristal. Let's see. I remember what other brands. I'm not a heavy drinker, so I don't know much about brands.
Fair enough.
I know that most popular ones are we got also Palo Viejo, which means country.
Okay.
Three of the most produced here in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
We got that is mentioning a typical drink that we will hear more for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Coquito.
All right. What's in coquito?
Coquito, we make it with coconut milk, coconut cream, and condensed milk. We add some cinnamon, and then we baptize it with rum.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Sounds amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh man, okay. We may have to make some of that.
If you guys are able to arrive in November, let me know. I'll bring you some coquito.
Oh, right on. Okay, we have to go back in November. He's like, you can have it any time of the year.
That's how you can have it every time of the year. Yeah, that's true. But we usually use it more for Christmas. It's more like a
That's
Christmas
cool.
tradition to drink coquito.
So it's kind of like eggnog. That's in the
Yes.
States. That's in Texas, you'll see eggnog on the shelves pretty much from mid-November till the end of the year, and that's usually the only time it's available is right before Thanksgiving through Christmas. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Poquito. We'll have to make. Yeah. Now I'm like, okay, how late's the liquor store open?
Then Dan says you have for Christmas coquito and pasteles.
Pasteles. Okay.
You guys know what are pasteles?
No.
No.
You know the Mexican tamales, right?
Yes.
It's something very similar, but it's made of green bananas.
Okay. Okay.
You scratch the green bananas, and then you fill it up. Mostly we fill it up with pork.
Okay.
Others fill it up with chicken. Others make them only with grains like beans, garbanzos. I don't remember to say that in English.
Cool.
Make it like more vegan style. And they wrap it up on the banana leaf and boil it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. That sounds pretty good.
After it's boiled and stuff, you can eat it. And it's
Oh,
really
right on.
delicious.
Okay.
My husband and I are constantly making pastele during the whole year. We have a machine
Nice.
for grinding the green bananas.
Okay.
And then we prepare the. And Dan says on ketchup on top of the pasteles. I don't like it with pasteles. I don't like it with ketchup. For me, pasteles and ketchup don't mix.
That even, I don't even. That's funny.
We have here in Puerto Rico. We have a debate about that. If we pasteles with ketchup or without ketchup.
I'm going. I would.
Ketchup is a must. It's a must.
What about? See, I put salsa on everything. So what about salsa? Salsa and pasteles? Maybe, I don't know.
You mean hot salsa?
Yeah.
Picante.
Or picante. Yeah, picante sauce. So I usually do medium.
Some people like to add their hot sauce on their food and everything.
Yeah, that we put it on a lot of stuff here. Yeah.
A friend of mine,
you don't like hot sauce?
He prepares hot sauce, and he gave me one of avocado.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Very good stuff.
Yeah,
very good stuff.
That's good. Yeah,
That's a salsa is acceptable.
I'm glad, Dan. I'm glad that salsa is acceptable. Yes.
Yeah.
That's important. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And here you can put avocado on most things, and that's awesome too. So can you put avocado on a pastele? I don't know. I would be tempted.
Oh, trust me. That will be a nice combination. Eating
How do you
feel about
avocados? How do you feel about guacamole?
Right now we are in season of avocado.
Yes.
So,
we're big.
My trees,
the
trees that I have here, they already have their avocado.
Oh man, you have avocado trees in your yard? Like you? That's cool. That's I'm envious. They're not the easiest trees to grow. I don't in Texas anyway. I don't know if they're yes. Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
Avocados like bacon. It goes with everything. Hey,
Yes.
even avocado goes with bacon.
Yes, it does. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'll go with that. Nice. And I'm like,
Well,
do we have avocados? I gotta go. I gotta go buy some avocado. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Of course.
all right. So, Erica and Jerry, thank you for your time,
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for having
Mona
us.
Lima.
for
This has been a lot of
letting
fun.
us know more about you guys as HellGrimm and as Erica and Jerry, right? So we met all about you. No, most of it now.
Oh man.
So it was nice talking with you guys. So it will be till next time. And remember, everybody, tonight on Friday at 8 p.m. Also 8 p.m. Puerto Rico time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be interviewing Redemos about this book, about his project with Louis Morning. Of course, he will be talking about HellGrimm, yes, since they are working with him on the project, especially on the music soundtrack. So don't miss it on this Friday on Morolaima's gaming page here on YouTube. So till next time, bye.
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 Thank you again.
Thanks to you guys. Bye.